So, I was coming back from Italy this one time. Federal. Like I've been there more than once. Anyway, once you land in America and get off the international flight, one of the many customs rigmaroles you have to go through is this giant room that's really uncomfortably lit, and it is so hot. Did I mention the interminably long line? You're waiting to talk to a guy. There's only one guy. 5 or 6 booths, but only one is occupied, who either lets you into the country or does not, based off how he thinks your passport looks and how you answer some questions that he thought up about your destination. As you shuffle along in this endless, hellish heat, because you thought wearing 2 layers of wool was a good idea in the middle of winter, you crazy person! Big monitors say very loudly stuff like, "Recording video or taking pictures of this room is a federal crime punishable by a prison sentence or a large fine." And I look around, and apparently federal law doesn't extend to the federal government because there are all of these security cameras attached to the booths, all pointed outwards at me and the rest of the passengers. Not one camera is pointed inwards at the single occupied booth. Not one camera captures the bored, middle-aged American white man in the room with absolute power. Why record him? He's only a member of the least historically tolerant demographic. Now, I don't get picked on in these lines because, well, look at me. I'm a white dude speaking native English in what appears to be an ersatz suit. That's not how institutionalized racism works. But as I looked around, I realized not everyone was me. It's customs at an international airport. There's all sorts of people. We could have probably posed for any pamphlet designed by a committee because we had every shade of person. And we all have to go past this one guy who has absolute power, cannot be recorded, and therefore cannot be held objectively responsible for his actions. That guy has absolute power and 0 accountability, and that freaks me out. That's not okay. Now, all of my viewers who are not white dudes are probably thinking, first experience with the patriarchy, white boy? And the answer to that is no, because if it was, I wouldn't have even considered any of this. None of this would have even occurred to me. But this is the purest example of this that I've ever experienced. Having all of these different people have their lives hinge on the whims of this one white dude, right? It's like a metaphor that's not even sneaky. It's like a straightforward 4. See you next time.